Hey guys, welcome back to the Lost Bodies of Thotorsound. Last session, we had just discovered Toby had been kidnapped. He was, well, not sorry.
Now what we
Toby
discovered.
died.
Yeah.
Toby
Nope,
died.
Norman died.
Norman died. I get the two confused sometimes. But Norman died at the hands of Toby. And just general bullshit in
From
regards to
reason.
Keith and the Lion Tamer. Okay, so with that being said, you guys are back in the office at this point. The day has passed, so I'll give you guys a long rest. What
Does
do you
that mean
do?
we fully heal, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fully heal all magic
Well,
floats
we
and
wrapped
stuff.
up Norman's body, and we didn't give him a funeral right away because this isn't fucking ancient times. This is modern society. We wrapped him up and we didn't wrap. What do we do with the body? We can't just like.
Hmm. I'm pretty sure you burnt it.
That's right. That's what we
I
did.
mean, yeah. Okay, yeah, fine, fuck it. But after that, I'm just repeatedly hitting my head on all the hard surfaces I can find. Just going
Hmm.
stupid, stupid, stupid.
Okay, I'm gonna add an insanity point for that because, goddamn.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. So that gets the insanity point, but I don't have to roll after witnessing what fucking Half-Sword did. That bullshit. Okay.
but I can give you an insanity point for that. This is purely roleplay.
I thought I was
And
going
not.
to roll for these insanity points.
No, the role is sometimes there, like if you get the flashbacks. Um, but no, this is purely just role play perspectives and stuff.
Got it. So you're a faggot. Okay.
Well, yes, but okay.
All right.
Um, what's your characters' names again? I haven't set up the system properly. Fuck.
Hoftor and Elijah.
Okay, so I have already got it here. Okay.
Hoftor is
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
give.
mainly. I'm gonna start looking for clues
we're still
and
at
things.
Hoftor is just
Do
it's
you
next
want an
morning.
insanity point? Sorry, do you want
I
an
mean, if
insanity point for the lion shit?
no. That
Okay,
shit would have been. That shit would be fine. The Norman stuff would bother him though, but
okay,
but that shit that the shit that happened with the Lion Tamer is normal considering he was in World War I. It's fine.
okay, sweet. Okay, do you guys want to go back out?
Well, I would like to gather more clues and try to figure out where in what direction fucking Toby went.
Hmm.
I'm
Okay.
I'm sipping on a 32 ounce cup of coffee and reading a book about daggers to see if I can figure out what kind of daggers Toby was using.
And I
Uh,
roll. What would you allow me to roll in order to see if I know that due to my background
which
being
dude?
a researcher or some shit?
Toby or
Me, if I
which guy?
me
No, no. Which person are
Eli
you recognizing?
Toby's daggers. I
Okay.
want
Yep.
if my thing will load.
Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna say they just
History.
look like. Okay. Roll me an investigation check for the daggers first of all, Keith.
Oh, investigation? Okay. That's 20. That's a dirty 20.
Okay, you
Ooh,
can see
okay.
that these daggers are sort of a bit more eloquently shaped, sort of like they cost a bit of money, and you can tell that they have been cleaned or in such a way in which maintain the style and structure of it predates. I'd say it's about maybe 15, 20 years old. However, the actual cleanliness of the blade and the sharpness stipulates that it has gone regular maintenance for that entire period of time and is still very deadly. The and
You're
for
just
you,
hearing
Jack, can you please roll
silent
me?
thuds, by the way.
Hmm?
You're just hearing silent thuds every other second.
Oh, I hear him fine.
No, of
Sorry.
of Elijah hitting his head and
Oh,
on the
Oh
wall,
yeah.
or on
okay.
the, or
Okay.
like he's just going stupid,
Do you need me to
stupid.
roll like a
Leave him
history check
behind. That's such a
to know
brilliant
what
fucking
kind of
idea.
Sorry, what check did you want to roll, Keith?
did you need me to roll a history to figure out the like
Well, roll his
material they're
number.
made from or anything?
I'm actually gonna say Elijah roll me a history check because he had already requested to do that.
Yeah, I'm just hitting my head as I do it. I have one dagger in my hand as I just headbutt the wall. You want me to do his story?
Yes.
So much history, call me Historia. That's a 14 plus fucking 5 for a 19.
You recognize a little symbol on the dagger, which has been, for the past 20 years, well renowned as the symbol of this assassin who, carries out stabbings and stuff and kills people for cash.
No one fucking told me I was an assassin. At least that's what the fucking dagger's saying. And even then, the motherfucker's life is literally tied to a door. And my kindness was the only thing keeping his ass alive. And now I'm no longer caring, and I'm very tired. We're killing the fucker and opening the door.
I completely agree.
Which direction do we go off? What can I roll to figure out a direction? Elijah is gripping his gun and wants to exercise his Second Amendment right as an American citizen.
Isn't it your First Amendment?
Second
Second,
Amendment.
First
Anyway.
Amendment is freedom of speech and freedom of expression. Second is the right to bear arms.
Okay.
Which,
Anyways.
interesting fact, despite the fact that we had that amendment, and they don't attack our guns, they do attack our melee weapons. I can't have a knuckle dusters. I can't have switchblades. I can't have any concealable melee weapon. It's bullshit. I can have guns galore, but God forbid I have a knuckle duster.
I mean, that part
And
is
nunchucks.
I can kind of see
Fuck
how
you.
that
If
would
I can
work
have a
because
concealable gun, I can have a knuckle duster.
I don't see why you should need either. Anyways, let's not
Actually,
talk about that
I will argue
here.
that a knuckle duster is an excellent accessory as well as self-defense tool.
Okay. Anyways, let's not talk
You
about
can't tell me a
this in a
knuckle duster doesn't go
D&D
hard as fuck.
campaign. So you guys, I'm gonna say
think
you
I'm
notice that the
wrong.
window has been absolutely smashed through. There's glass all over the floor, and the window has had some sort of damage from the outside.
Wait. On the floor, as it was pushed into the office?
Yes.
And the door was kicked in, right?
Yep.
Boy, this doesn't make any fucking sense. Because if Elijah jumped out the fucking window, there'd be way less glass on the floor. And if he had left through the front door, it
there's
wouldn't have been
glass
kicked
all
in.
over the floor. There is okay, how do I put this?
All right, Peyton, you do know depending on which direction the window is broken, is it?
Yeah, no, I was trying to say something that would give you. Okay, I'll basically come right out and say it because you can basically assume this anyway. There was 2 attackers.
Okay.
2 people coming in from either entry. But yeah, so the windows.
And those were Toby's daggers.
Yes.
Wait, Haftor, tell me this. You're like, let's run this situation by ourselves. We're halflings, right? Let's say you're a halfling. You're a halfling, right? You just get saved by these 2 fucking dumbasses playing a carnival game, right? And you find out your life is tied to a door. In order to open the door, we gotta kill you, right? And then you find yourself with another halfling, right? And these 2 people are trying your damnedest to keep you and the other halfling alive. Is your dumbass going to kill the other halfling?
Only if I've trying to collect
Does
a
that make any
bounty.
logical sense?
If there was a bounty on Norman's head, maybe.
This would be the worst, laddie. This would be the worst fucking time to go after a fucking bounty.
Well, if you're an assassin,
If you'd have to be a fucking stupid one.
I don't know what to say. The only thing I could imagine is if the door and the window were broken inward, or that there were two people came in to extract Toby after Toby took out Norman, but they probably had to
Quick
make it
question:
look
Do we
like
see any signs? Does it look like there's been a big ass fight in here? Like, does there look like signs of combat, or does it look like Norman just got chefed up, just proper stabbing English street crime style?
Mhm.
There's
Or does it
there's
look
a
like
mild amount of damage to the apartment. Like there's some marks along the walls that indicate, where someone's been thrown back. The table sort of toppled over. There's
I'm
obviously been
sorry,
sign
but
of a
Norman
struggle.
should have won this fight. I'm sorry, but Norman should have won this fucking fight. Like, don't get me wrong, Toby looked competent, but Norman was powerful. Like, it's as if I would be. It's as if actually no, I would beat you in a fight, but that's not the point.
Norman had that electric ability.
As well as several fucking others, as well as healing.
Hmm.
Hmm. What do you guys want to do?
I'd like to figure out a direction. Like, is there any clues leading the direction on where they went?
Is there any like footprint?
I mean, there's
Like
only
bloody
two points
footprints.
of exit.
Yeah, but
I mean, that's a
both points of
gamble.
exit show
I
breaking
know, but are
inward.
there any signs of where? Is there anything that would make us think of checking one way or another?
I'm gonna say there's sort of you can see
Surely
a
there's got to be
shimmer
a
of.
trail of blood or some shit.
Roll me a investigation check.
Investigation. That's 18.
18. You
Yes, sir.
notice along the glass, it appears to have like just a small stain of blood, and the blood sort of drips towards the door. Like it follows around the apartment for a bit, and there's blood exiting through the door.
I guess we'll follow the trail of blood up the door and wherever it goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this coffee, feed Remington, and we'll be on our way.
Who the
Okay.
fuck is Remington?
Oh, I didn't tell you about Remington. He's my
No.
octopus.
What the fuck is an octopus?
I gotta admit, I'd never heard about this octopus, but you know what? As long as there's no combat advantage, I'm here for it.
He's
Okay.
he's a
Hold on.
vampire
Before you go
octopus.
anywhere, we can solve Norman's murder first. Why the fuck you got an octopus? Who gave you the octopus? Did you get it yourself? And why did you name it after a fucking rifle?
Because
It's not
he's
a battle rifle, mind you.
because
He's
he's
American.
no because he's eloquent looking. You should check him out. He's in my study.
I'm waiting upon our return. I'll check him out later. Let's go. Oh,
Okay.
by the way, Peyton, we made some pretty damn good changes to Halftor's backstory.
Okay. So
He's Slavic
you
now.
Slavic instead of American. Fuck it, we
Yeah,
ball
well,
it.
American? What's more American than an immigrant? That's what we all are.
Oh, you just eliminated half of our viewer base or a potential viewer base,
Jesus.
man.
What do you mean? I literally just said there's nothing more American than an immigrant.
I know you. Okay. You
We
just
don't want
eliminated
that
all
view.
the
We don't want that.
conservatives. Anyways,
Good, fuck
let's.
them. This isn't a safe space for those snowflake ass motherfuckers.
I'm just gonna move right on. You follow
I'll
the trail
attack
of
the
blood, and it
Aussies next.
leads. You make it towards the. You make it back to where the all the rest of the carnival rides and stuff were.
Hey,
It seems
Peyton,
like everything's sort of originating out of this point. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
do you want to know why people call Aussies Aussies? It's not
Oh,
because they're from
jeez.
Why?
Australia. It's because you're
Why?
autistic. You're autistic.
Oh, yes, I am. So you do realize we came up with that term, right?
Wait,
We just
did
shortened the hell out
Australians
of
actually,
everything.
wait,
Yeah.
did Australians actually come up with the word autistic? I thought they come up. If anything, I
No,
would have given them credit
Aussies.
for retarded. Well, yeah,
No,
no
Aussies.
shit. Yeah, I know.
It came
Aussies,
off of a term.
Trauzies.
It came off of this term of like it's a chant in Australia, rugby games and stuff of Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. And so yeah. Anyways, point
I don't
being
know
is
where
we
that
make
chant came from because that sounds like the most drunken, disorderly chant. Perfect for punk shows, though.
Okay, so we come up
compared to
on
some.
the.
Okay, you get to the thing. I'm trying to remain on topic here. You make it to the carnival, and the blood trail sort of stops there, but you can see you can see you can see that the other rides, the ones you've already been to, apart from like that big door, they've now stopped.
What about the Mirror House? That's the one we didn't get to go to.
Hmm. Do you want to go in there?
I mean, we gave you our character sheets for a goddamn reason.
Okay.
But I'm also trying to
So,
figure out where Moni's going to jump in at. So I'm trying to also help Fastly get there so they're just not waiting in
yeah.
silence.
Don't worry.
So,
For those, I was going to
so
introduce them when that came up. However, yes, we've got a new player in our team. Thankfully, cheer sounds. If in post editing, can you add that in? Um, but yeah, so Mona
you get a
is
soundboard.
our newest player, and when we get to them, they will introduce their character. But you make it to the Hall of Mirrors, in which
I'm
you
finishing up
see.
a
Fantastic.
conversation. I look over to Elijah and said, "Yeah, next time we go back to the study, you'll see how distinguished Sir Remington actually is."
He gives me mustache vibes. He better have a mustache and a monocle or else I'm going to be very fucking disappointed.
Well, most of the time he uses one of his tentacles and it looks like a mustache. So yes.
Why am I picturing that octopus Pokemon from the octopus like the orange one?
Yeah, I know
That one, but just with the top hat and monocle. Anyways, you get into the Hall of Mirrors and you see two directions. And based on which direction you look into, you see one with the Joker pointing at you laughing, and you see one of a man holed up in like his hands bound, his feet bound to a chair with his head hanging down. Mona, if you want to describe what your character looks like, that'd be great now.
Looks like
My
a
character
bitch.
looks. My character has like a more hobo-esque style
Hmm.
for
Finally, someone who's not
overall
a private eye.
trashy.
Okay. Perfect. What race is your character? Sort of along those lines.
Black.
Tiefling.
Tiefling. So yeah, you see a homeless tiefling bound to a chair with his head down. Okay.
Oh,
Which direction do you
fucking
go?
great. Another one.
And I thought I was the only one.
What do you mean the only one?
I-
Fucking Harlem's filled with you fuck.
I
Filled with your
haven't
fuckers.
I haven't seen another tiefling since my siblings. And I haven't seen them.
Do you not fucking leave? You can find a shit ton in Harlem and even more little punks. Do you just stay here in Manhattan all the time?
No, I do go to other cities and
But not
investigate
to
them,
any
but
of the boroughs, apparently.
I haven't been asked to investigate any crimes
I
over
don't
there.
blame you. Tieflings don't go out much during the day.
Yeah, we don't.
So, which direction do you go down?
Um.
Let's
Well,
go. Let's go help this hobo.
all right.
Okay.
Well,
Unless they smell. If they smell, we're gonna leave them. We'll leave them a little bit longer.
we'll give him a
Marty,
cracker.
please
and
tell me you smile.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
when you don't
look
have a
up
sniff,
randomly.
Don't
Just
worry,
look up and
we're gonna go up to this hobo and like, does the hobo have a mask? Is he like covered?
his clothes are a bit blood stained, and you can see just a variety of tools laying by him. He doesn't
That's
look
not what
like
I
he's
asked.
gravely injured. What do you mean? He's not wearing a mask or anything. No. If that's
Okay,
like
so I can see his face. He can
you
talk.
can't see his face. Yeah.
Oh, look at him.
Is
Bonnie,
there anything covering his mouth?
I'm gonna say that you can also see them now because of how the mirror,
Okay.
you can also see them. Is there anything you'd like to do to try and get out of the chair?
I'd like to try and knock myself over, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Can you please roll me a strength check?
Okay. Which dice?
That's a D20.
Just a D20. Okay, because I don't feel like explaining this all over again. If I'm asking you to roll something outside of combat, unless I specify otherwise, just go D20 plus whatever your skill modifier is.
Okay. I don't. It's just 11.
11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, modifier.
Moni, are you using D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Okay, let
And what?
me double check this because I want to make sure.
What are you having him roll for? Strength?
Strength, yes. Don't worry, I'm
You
checking
should
it
have
too
a
now.
you should have a strength
Oh, it's a
modifier at
plus
the very
0.
front page.
It's plus 0.
So yeah, an 11. An 11. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Okay, I'm gonna say you're rocking back and forth a little bit, and then you land on your side, but like the chair doesn't break, and now you're just lying on your side.
I want to let out a
Yes.
little giggle. Did you see that? The fucker fell
Did you look at him?
over.
He's
Hey,
just.
laddie.
He's.
Oi, laddie. Oi. The dad's coming in the chair. You're right.
I'm gonna say he can't hear you, but like.
Can we
Okay.
reach him, or is he like on the other side of a wall?
Do you want to try making any moves towards him or anything?
Yes. Well, we're
Okay.
gonna check for traps, obviously,
Yeah. And
as we move forward.
Okay. So roll me investigation check for during this.
both of us are just.
You can roll.
I'm gonna say both of you because I feel like
Okay.
that would lead to more role playing potential.
Okay.
Unless you want to roll a help action and explain how you're helping one person roll for traps.
Oh jeez.
23.
16.
23? 16?
23.
Okay. Who goes ahead first?
I will, since I'm checking for traps.
Okay. Well, you're both checking for traps. It's more of just so, you know.
Well, he was already
who-
headed in this
who
direction
takes
to
the lead.
begin, so I'm assuming he's already still ahead of me.
Okay. So you
Yeah,
start walking through the maze, and as you look around, you're about to cross a corner, with like a split wave. Like you can see with the mirrors that there's a crossbow on the right hand side. As you sort of angle your body towards it. What do you do?
We both see it, or just him?
There's
You
a
both
what?
see it. You both
There's
see
a
it, I'm
crossbow.
saying.
I'd look up at
Is it?
into Elijah. I thought we had enough of these.
Enough of what?
These crossbows. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see them. That's why I'm not triggering them.
But how are you avoiding it?
Not by fucking ducking the arrow.
Okay, so just by crouching
Nah,
underneath.
actually, nah. So I see. I'm gonna be a badass, and I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna look
Mhm.
Haftor in the eye. I'm going to trigger the trap, and looking Haftor dead in the eye, I'm going to catch the arrow. that the crossbow shoots.
Roll me a dexterity check. Silence. The silence is outstanding.
That's an 18.
18. You catch the arrow. You stick out your hand and it just goes. You just hold it in front of you.
His hand gets slightly cut.
No, I don't.
It's not a 20.
I'm gonna say because it was an 18, you don't get your hand slightly cut. It's just like you got all wood there.
I'm gonna do. You know that like little kissing taunt, like not like blowing a kiss, but like just that.
Okay.
I'm just
Yep.
gonna do a little kissing taunt towards Half Torch.
Did I just
Okay.
pick up the crossbow? I just want to take it.
Sure, go ahead. There's no arrows or anything beside it. It's just a
That's fine.
it's just a
You
crossbow.
only had
and
one
anything.
fucking arrow? That's a shitty fucking trap.
It is. Alright, I'll take this
How
thing
is it
with me.
supposed to reload itself?
I don't know.
Anyways,
That's fucking magic. You had to tame lions.
Alright.
I mean the lion tape. Okay, anyway, point being is, let's keep going. You keep going along
I'm
as you
making a
start to take
mental
a
note
step
that I
forward.
picked the crossbow.
As you please roll me a perception check.
Both of us, or just
Just you.
Halfy? Just me?
Yeah.
$21.
You see this sign that would have, would have scared you just pop out of the ground, sort of like in a haunted house. You know how they have those signs that just pop up in order to scare
Yeah.
people and then lower themselves back down.
Yeah.
You see it coming. You see it start to come out. What do?
I punch it.
You just smack into it with your fist, and it just goes and slams into one of the mirrors. Okay.
I'm
You
in a very
continue along.
volatile mood today.
Also, Monty, you were watching parts of this happen, like him catching the arrow and punching the sign. Do you do anything?
Wait, are we surrounded by mirrors?
You're surrounded by mirrors.
I
I was
wanna
gonna say
start
you
break-
head in like you can sort of feel around to see.
I
and,
want to
like, check around
fracture the
corners and stuff.
mirrors as I walk by them.
Okay, sort of like a path.
Yeah, I want to,
Okay.
since it's a maze, I'm going to walk every time I go down the right path.
I feel
I'm
like
going
we're
to
gonna make
fracture the mirrors.
this more difficult.
And so that way, in case of any combat, no one can do that little trick of, ooh, am I a mirror or am I the real person?
Okay. You do that. I'm not gonna have you roll for anything. Okay. Let's keep going. So you continue to
I
make your way
imagine this
down
is
the
all
hall.
very weird for the hobo. You just see the small little Irishman just breaking shit.
And it's really funny because you see the 7.5 foot tall tiefling right behind him. Just okay. I'm gonna go along
Chilling,
with
being
this.
calm.
Mm-hmm.
And you watched him just pick
Okay.
up the trap crossbow and he's just carrying it with him. It's on his back.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
hope
feel like
the
I
guy
should
can
just
just
like
use it
say
as a blunt
something instead of
instrument.
like performing an action.
What did you say?
I feel like I should just say something instead of performing an action.
Okay. Um,
Should say
your action
something.
was fine. It's all good. You can say something if you want.
Would you stop showing off and help me?
Do we hear him or is it
I'm
just
not showing
muffled?
off. I'm being smart. Wait, am I able to hear him now or no?
I'm gonna say you're further into the thing, so you hear this faint echo
It's an
coursing
echo.
through everywhere.
I'm not showing off. I'm being fucking strategic.
Okay.
Strategic my ass.
Also,
Because I'm not just tied up in
Money.
a fucking chair.
Yeah.
Money. Outside of combat, you can do basically whatever. Inside of combat, you get a action, a bonus action, and then talking is actually just a free action. You can do that whenever you want, basically.
Yeah, so you can always talk shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to
Okay.
interrupt.
Oh, don't worry, man. Okay. Well, D&D is all about interruption. Fucking
Exactly.
interrupting. Yeah. These motherfuckers never keep their mouth shut. I mean that with love. Okay. We continue down. You're still checking for traps, and there's a few. You come stumble across a few trap wires, that might have activated some. You see like a flame cannon, and you deactivate the trap, and it just keep going through. And there's just a
How close
load
am
of
I to the
Hardcore is now
flame
bullshit.
just
cannon?
also carrying a flame cannon.
Yeah, I was just like, can I pick up the flame cannon?
It doesn't
Sure.
work as a flame
Sweet.
cannon anymore, but it's still a blunt object.
I'm gonna mount this.
Okay.
I'm mounting the
Go
flame
ahead.
cannon to my shoulder.
Is my guy about to become fucking Link from Tears of the Kingdom? Who knows? Okay.
I never played. I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom. It looks like there's. I don't want to build all that shit
I mean, why not? I mean, you can torture Korok
because
with it.
of
It's
the
amazing.
same reason why I don't play Fortnite because I hate fucking building. I ain't no
Torture.
engineer.
Okay.
Bitch, just give me a sword
Okay.
and
You
shield and we're
continue
good.
down the hallway until you eventually reach where Homeless Man is. He's surrounded by just all these tools and stuff. I'm gonna say you've had a few teeth pulled out and stuff. You're a bit worse for wear, but you still got full health. I want to make that perfectly clear. So like none of this is purely like just you're in a little bit of pain.
Oh no.
You're looking kind of worse for wear.
Are we actually there with him?
Yes, you're in
I'm
this
gonna
big
ask.
room.
Did the jester do this to you? We just rescued a couple of
No, it was the
halflings.
fucking pizza man.
Well, I don't know. We were just in a coliseum with his son. I'm wondering if
That you
this is.
fucking put on a hook.
I'm wondering if somebody else is in here with us, or was it actually the jester who did this?
Okay.
Maybe
The
this is a
information I'm
trap.
gonna.
And maybe he's the bad guy. Maybe this is all a trap, and he's trying to lure us into it and make us drop our guard and then jump us. Maybe we should just kill him while he's tied up and on the ground.
Monty,
point.
anything to say about this while you're lying on the
joke.
ground?
I say that in an
know.
obviously joking tone, by the way.
You
Hey,
say
I
jokingly,
was
but
just-
my hands are up around his skull. Are we doing this?
I was just
No,
on the street.
off
I was just on the street. I get a bag thrown over my head, and then I wake up here. Please don't do it.
We've all been there. I'm gonna cut him loose. What's your name? What's your name, buddy?
Fennec.
Okay.
Finnick.
Monty, take a bit of a more time to now explain your character in full detail, like just sort of your race, your class, everything about that.
Yeah,
Just...
is he sexy?
Okay. That's...
Wait, is this an
17.
adult? Wait, is the character an adult?
It's 7.
It's
He's
what?
17.
Dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
wait, my character's only 19. My character's 19, and this is 1919. Different rules.
I'm gonna fucking move on real quick from this conversation.
We're not going to discuss this.
Motherfuckers
let's
making me stay up till 1 a.m. You're gonna get the bad jokes.
Yeah, I'm just okay. Let's just move the fuck on.
I uncut
Explaining
him and lift him up by the fuck, and I lift him up, pat him down.
Okay.
Bit of an ugly
Do you
fucker.
have anything of note of? I'm gonna say that his bag and everything that like he would have normally carried is sort of in a corner of the room, so like in a little stacked cubby, and you just see like 10 other bags there.
I pick up all the bags, start looking inside them.
Stop going through bags and let's talk to the guy first. What's your name? Where are you from? How you doing? Describe yourself, laddie.
I'm Fennec, mate. I don't have any parents anymore. I'm a wizard.
Fantastic.
Can we
and a
adopt
teacher.
him?
We just fucking met him. There might be maybe his parents had a valid reasoning for tossing him out. Why did they toss you out? Are they dead?
I had made a spell to get them back together, but in the process, the spell made them forget me,
You tried parent trapping them?
basically.
Oh jeez.
That seems like a very fucking powerful. So, well, that's just fucking lovely. They didn't have any. What you lot didn't have any fucking pictures, birth certificates. What about your grandparents? They couldn't fucking vouch for you.
My grandparents are dead.
Fucking hell, both sets. Both sets of grandparents are dead.
Yes.
Oh jeez.
What about aunts and uncles, brothers and sisters, anyone that can vouch for you?
Different states, different countries.
But surely they know you exist, don't they?
I mean, I don't even know if I had like any aunts or uncles. I never met them.
Oh, this is fucking lovely. Alrighty,
Fair
well,
enough.
Jesus.
Mm.
You
well,
really exploited every plot hole in his backstory, man. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to rewrite everything.
Hey, Elijah, I found crisps in this
No,
bag. You want some?
I'm gonna say it worked a bit like Hermione's spell in Harry Potter when she made her parents forget her.
Yeah.
So basically, like you can see, like all the pictures have been like cropped out. Basically, he was cropped out of them through magic.
Yeah, that
It's
makes
all
sense.
that a bit bullshit and
That's
stuff.
some shitty luck, laddie. Oh, don't worry, we'll help you out. So we get um. Can you fight it all? Do we just have to know? No, because I need to know how much we're gonna have to fucking protect you.
I mean, I know spells enough.
Can you light a fucker on fire?
Possibly, maybe not.
How the fuck have we met a wizard who doesn't know how to fucking light a motherfucker on fire? That's like
Yeah,
Wizarding
yes,
101.
yes, I can.
Oh, you've
Okay,
got fireball?
fantastic.
No, I have burning hands.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That
close
works.
enough.
Close
Okay.
enough. All right,
Sweet.
well,
So, do you want to make your way out of the Hall of Mirrors now?
yeah, we'll go ahead
Yeah,
and make our
let's.
way out of the Hall of Mirrors.
Are
Wait,
you-
I'm
before
gonna
we
say
do,
it's
does anyone know
fortunate that you
presidentation?
decided.
Does anyone know presidentation?
What's that?
It's basically a
It's
spell that like
a spell that
change.
Critical Role loves to use as a shower spell when it's not a shower spell.
Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna get the spell notes here for that.
Like how I'm pretty sure thaumaturgy doesn't do all the shit they use it for.
Yeah. You can create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect, such as a shower of sparks, a puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor. You can instantly light or snuff out a candle or torch or a small campfire. You instantaneously
That's
clean or spoil an
prestidigitation, right?
object no larger than. Yes. You can chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non living material for 1 hour. You make a color,
Doesn't
small marker, or symbol appear on an object or a surface for 1 hour, and you create a non magical trinket or an illusionary image that can fit in your hand, and that lasts until the end of your next turn.
so it doesn't clean you. Critical Role's just been full of fucking shit.
We'll just go with that, I guess.
I think so.
Okay.
I will
hope
let
to
it. I will
hope
let it
one
clean
God.
you. You know what? I'll
I
run
hope
with
to
that rule
God
then.
I get to guest star on Critical Role one day, and I just completely destroy them using prestidigitation.
Oh my god.
You should.
Make them all feel like how Caleb felt in the second campaign.
Okay. So what are we doing?
Okay. Wait.
Does
Sorry.
anyone know
Thankfully,
prestidigitation? We have 2 magic users. Do either of you fucking know it?
I don't have that spell.
It's a cantrip, right?
to be fair, he is a paladin, not a they're like half spellcasters. They don't really get access to any spells per se. It's
Would a
mainly
wizard have
smites and stuff.
prestidigitation?
Wizards, yes, it's available to bards, sorcerers, warlocks, and wizards.
All right. Well, if you have prestidigitation, use that on yourself. Clean yourself up a bit. We'll get you some fresher clothes when we'll get you some fresh, clean clothes when we have the chance. By the way, you okay with killing?
Yeah, sure.
This is the be and end all question right there. This is the, the question
mean-
isn't, are you okay with killing? It's, are you okay with killing and then, fucking over any friends and family they might have had?
I mean, he kind
Hey,
of gave the
that was a
answer in the
good
right tone,
time.
with the right tone and inflection. I mean, he was just beat up.
Sure.
I just look at
Sure.
after Phoenix says, "Yeah, sure." I just look at Hathor and go, "Never heard a more casual way."
No, and I thought
Oh,
that was
okay.
okay.
Okay. So let's get on with it,
Oh, no,
shall we?
I feel like we're
Yeah, so
missing
we'll
something in
leave.
here, but sure, let's head out.
Okay. You get
Oh no,
to,
we're heading
thankfully,
now to back to the main part where it has that other tunnel.
yes, thankfully you broke all the mirrors because you were able to follow that path directly outside, and the traps had all been disarmed and stuff. So yeah, it's there. You
And
make it to
you
the
said I
outside,
was
and
showing off.
okay. You see the other one, and you see that no longer is there. What's his name? The jester there. It is instead replaced by an image of Toby and what appears to be a man dressed in the jester's outfit, but instead of a human, you see a dragonborn.
Oh fuck me.
Oh Jesus!
Dovahking, Dovrostasravin, Doraka.
Well, do we
Okay,
want to
I just
head
want to
down this
make sure
hallway?
before we get into this, because of everything, I would like to make sure that that you are on level. What level are you guys?
Level 4.
I am level 4.
Level 4? Okay. It's perfect.
I made sure Moni is
Moni?
level 4 too.
Yeah,
Keep in mind, a level 4 wizard is still only 10 HP.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Wait, does wizards actually have a decrease to their health, or is that just like a myth?
They're spongy.
No, they're super fucking squishy. Nani, what's your current HP?
I think they.
Okay, I
What's
need
your
to
HP
check
and
that.
AC?
26.
That's not terrible.
Oh, 26
Yeah, level 4,
HP.
that's
What's your AC?
okay.
Oh, yeah, what about your AC? Your armor class?
10.
Here's what I've never got about that.
It's a 10.
Yeah, I can understand why they have a terrible AC, but I'm pretty sure it's their, what's it called? Their HP isn't really determined by. I'm pretty sure just because it's normal to put a low constitution in there. Like that's their dump status something. Because I can't see any reason why wizards have got to like I'm probably wrong about this, and I'm probably about to be absolutely flamed. But yeah,
I mean,
I
you
can't
are
see any
Australian,
reason.
so
Oh, fuck you.
imagine being an
You're-
Aussie.
Oh, jeez.
Imagine being American.
I know, right? It's
Okay.
fucking amazing.
Amazing. Imagine being awake at 3 a.m.
That's me
Hey, but at
every
least
other
you're still in
episode.
America.
That is me
Yeah, but
every
imagine
other
being
episode.
imagine being up at 3 a.m. and being an Englishman though. It could be so much worse.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Imagine
Let's
having
continue with this.
to follow some bitch named Philip as your king.
Let's not get into this.
Oh god, we're just continuing to just chop off any potential viewers, and I'm not sure.
I'm gonna have to figure out where this is
We
at
don't
and
want
cut
this
this
kind of
out.
viewers.
Alright,
Okay,
let's
God's
just
sake.
continue.
You
Coward.
get to okay. So do you want to? I would like you all to roll me, because I reckon roll me a investigation as just for the next proper thing, but only one of you gets to roll investigation since there's 3 of you now.
Shit, who wants to roll it?
Me.
I think you and I both have the same on investigation anyways.
I have a +5 to mine.
I have a +6. No, I was reading the wrong one. We have the same one.
Oh, mine's 17.
Just for shits and giggles. Yeah, your 17 wins. So go for it.
Okay.
17.
You
senpai.
start walking down the path and you see the same variety of traps. And then you find, and once again, you disarm them because I don't feel like
I'm
talking about
also
every single
fracturing the
major trap.
glass.
You're also
I'm
fracturing the
also
glass.
Yep, as I go along the right and correct path, I'm fracturing the glass. So that way it's an easy follow out.
Okay.
And as I'm doing it, and every time I do it, I'm going Toby.
You can just see Toby becoming increasingly just like more and more. It's not that he's confused. He's not confused. He's more trying to just. It's like he's trying to break out of something.
Alright, he's got one chance, or I'm popping his skull.
But don't worry.
Okay.
By the way, as we go up, before we get to him, I go to after and go, pretend as if we assume he was just kidnapped and not as if he's a suspect.
Okay.
Be very
Agreed.
patient.
Okay.
Toby, are you okay?
Just hear a chuckle from, whoever's with him. He's sort of there and he's just sort of having a bit of fun with it. And you can hear that he's taking great pride in
Toby,
everything
are
that's
we
going
trying
on.
to be your ass or are you also a victim?
You finally make it there, and you just see the dragonborn in the Jester outfit with his hand on Toby's shoulder. And he goes,
You're an ugly fucker.
Hey, we could always do it again. Screw it. Hey, Neil.
Hello.
No,
Neil?
shut the fuck up.
Neil.
No, shut up.
Neil?
Shut up. Both of you. Shut the fuck up. Hector,
You know
look at
what?
me.
Sure. I'm Neil. And he walks up to you.
Shut up and stand on your feet. You stay the fuck there.
Can you please roll me a insight check?
I'm gonna fucking insight this dick in your mother.
Okay.
Who's rolling insight?
Half door.
Okay.
Good, because I rolled a fucking nat one.
What'd you roll?
What is that? 16?
16? Okay. He starts to kneel down. And with that, what's your AC?
Hey, Toby, you okay?
Why? What do you need?
Your AC. Armor class.
Would you roll?
It's a 16. This is the
I'm
same as
trying
mine.
to get
16.
the thing.
Is this
16?
16.
Sweet. I'm trying to find his weapons. Sorry.
Hey, Toby, did you stop
Hang on.
Norman?
I want to know real quick, what color Dragonborn is this?
It's not gonna matter. He's gonna be dead in like 5 seconds.
The
It's not
color
like
does
it's gonna have a
matter.
chance.
It will determine what breath he has.
No. That's for dragons, not dragonborn.
No, Dragonborns
It
too.
is also for Dragonborn. Yeah,
Oh,
Dragonborns
fucking
also
hell.
have
So
it.
what color is he?
Okay.
It
That
doesn't
is
matter. He's gonna
a
be fucking dead.
17.
Okay.
So you got a 17. Well, actually, no, 18 because he also has proficiency. Never mind. But sweet. Okay. So he pulls out his rapier and jabs it towards you, doing. I'm gonna say because the fact that you failed your insight check, he does have sneak attack because he has advantage on that with surprise. Okay.
Well,
Is
we'll
any
call it
objections
that.
to that?
Sure.
Hold
I
on,
didn't think
are
a
we going
16
straight
failed,
into?
but sure.
Are we now rolling for combat?
Since he said kneel, yes.
To be fair, I was trying to stop that, but everyone's just ignoring me. I wanted to do something, but nah. I wanted to talk first, but nah. See, Keith, you ruined the fun by immediately going into this meal shit.
That is a
Like,
5.
information is needed.
There's a lot.
6. That is a 8. That's 8 damage.
Oh, that's like nothing.
Okay.
Does
Please
that-
roll for.
Hang on, does that mean I get an
Please
opportunity attack, or
roll-
does it not count because it's sneak
No,
damage?
because it was a surprise. It was a sneak attack. You stupid autistic man.
Yes, that was the you're in the surprise condition. I'm guessing pretty much you guys were all in the surprise condition. Therefore, that was the surprise round. And now, please roll for
Initiative.
please roll for initiative. Yes.
I rolled a 19 plus 4. That's 21, 2, 3. That's 23.
Okay. That is so that's
Tilda.
23.
Yes. Do I go first?
That's a dirty 20 I got.
Tony, what was yours?
Oh shit! I didn't roll.
I got
I've
roll the
also got to mention
D20,
with
then
the
add your
surprise
initiative.
round. I'm also going to say for the surprise round, he also disengages and disengages and sort of walks backwards.
Oh, he's got disengage. He's a rogue. Okay.
Okay, he got sneak attack. Rogues are the only people that have sneak attack.
I know. I'm also fucking tired. So shut up.
Okay. Anyways, sweet. So
what's
Moni, what
everyone's
did you
initiative?
get?
I got 23.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everyone else's.
I know, but they've gone silent for some
No,
reason.
I already said I got a
This is
dirty
getting fast.
20.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Moni.
Oh wait, should I roll?
Yes.
Yes!
Initiative. So basically, you
Initiative.
roll, and it should say actually you have a +0 to your initiative because you have +0 dex. That's all
So
good.
just
That is
roll
all
a
good.
straight D20.
Yes.
I got a 17.
Okay.
Oh, not bad.
What is your character? Okay. Sweet.
So who's going first?
You.
Me, fantastic. Soon as I see him do that, I pull out my rapier and go, "Oh, you fancy yourself a swordsman, do ya? Let's see how good of one you are." I'm going to then lunge at him for
Okay.
with what can I do? Anything cool? Hold on. No.
Can we
all my
say
cool
when I
shit's
got
been
hit that
done.
the
I'm I'm going to lunge and go for just a pierce right towards his chest, like a proper fencing jab. I'm going to bring the
Okay.
handle to my chest and then shoot out.
Okay.
For,
What's your roll to
like,
hit?
yeah. That's a 21. That's 21
Okay,
hit.
21. That does hit.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
14 points of damage.
Okay.
What
What's
the fuck
next?
does
Okay.
improvise mean? Hold on, wait.
Improvise.
It says as actions in combat, I can attack, cast a spell, dash, disengage, dodge, grapple, help hide, improvise, ready, search, shove, or use an object. The fuck is improvise?
What feature is this?
So when you go to actions on D&D Beyond, it at the very end of like your weapons, it will show you actions in combat.
You could tap on it
Okay.
and it should pop up with a thing.
No, it doesn't. It's not highlighted or glowy.
Interesting.
Oh wait, never mind. Ignore me. Let's.
As a reaction, he's going to point a finger at you. Can you please roll a dexterity saving throw?
Mia?
Yes.
And he took 14 points of damage. Remember that.
Yes, I already applied that.
Fantastic.
He sort of laughs at you as you hit him with the rapier and
That's
points at you.
17. 17.
17?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You take. Where's my D10? Fuck.
Wait, this bitch pointed after I stabbed him. Is it? Do they go? What was their initiative?
You take the 5 plus 8 divided by 2.
Wait, how is he attacking me? Is it his turn now?
It's a reaction.
How does he have a reaction?
Because it's a spell. Basically, it's
Huh?
Hellish Rebuke. It's a spell called Hellish Rebuke, which
Wait.
the casting time is 1 reaction, which I do in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of me that I can see.
Oh, I have that ability.
Wait, Hellish Rebuke, that's a tiefling thing,
Yeah.
not a dragonborn.
Hold up, what the fuck then?
Yeah, it's
because
a
it's
tiefling
coming up
ability.
under racial traits, and I said his thing is drag. Fuck, no, I was actually reading from Finnick.
That's why.
Bro.
Dude,
I was gonna say.
God damn.
Hey, for what you want him to be, I'll allow a Hellish Rebuke.
Nah, don't worry. I'm not gonna do that. That would be messed up. Don't worry. Give me 1 quick second.
Wait, wouldn't that also mean I get like 14 points of damage or like half that shit?
You would have had to take 8 plus 5, so that's 13 divided by 2, so that's 7 points of damage. Okay. Yep, half door,
Yeah,
it's your
no,
turn.
fuck you.
Okay. So, are
So
we
am I
gonna
taking
say?
that damage or not?
You're not.
Are we gonna say I
Okay,
stumbled
fantastic.
backwards slightly when I got hit?
Yeah,
I
I'll
like a
say that.
step.
Okay. Can we say that I'll say because I got stumbled backwards, the flame cannon that I picked up fell off my shoulder, rolled towards Fennec. And let's see.
I wanted you to use it as a blunt object. Use Finnick as a blunt object. You're a barbarian. That means you should have the feat Tavern Brawler, which allows you to use anything as a weapon.
I'm not a barbarian.
Do not use.
No.
I'm
He's a
paladin.
paladin.
I
And
forgot.
also,
That's
let's
right.
not
You're
use our
boring.
wizard as a blunt object, otherwise I'm going to be forced to have him take damage of half proportion.
No, that's not how it works.
No. How close is the Dragonborn to me?
I'll say about 10 feet.
How long is my hammer axe?
Like
I'd honestly say
maybe
it's probably about.
If I swing it,
it's a model to a great sword, so I
It's
reckon,
probably about like 6 feet. It's probably only about 6 feet long, realistically.
okay, so I
Yeah.
can't hit him if I go for a swing.
You
Like,
can walk towards him.
Oh,
yeah, you can still go, and I hit him with my hammer.
okay.
Like he's not 1,000 miles away. You don't gotta dash or
Yeah.
run. He is still within
Okay.
within a
Yeah.
punching.
I'll come up
What is
and
your speed? You can basically you have a speed, right?
yeah.
You use that speed in combat.
Okay.
And then you walk there and then you hit him.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, that your speed is how many places you can move when fighting without needing to roll for it. If that makes sense.
All right. So I
Only
will
in like a chase
Without
scene
taking the
would
dash
it have to
action.
roll.
I
Yeah.
will walk up and
Like say if he was like 40 feet, then you would need to take a dash.
okay. So I will walk up and swing downwards with the hammer axe, with the hammer side coming down on top of his head.
Okay.
And I need to.
Please be in that 20 and just brush his head into paste.
What is that? Oh, that's a 25.
Oh.
That was a nat 20 plus
25.
5.
So it takes double damage.
Double damage?
Basically, what you do,
As
max out your first. So basically, instead of rolling 2 dice, take a max damage on 1 dice and then roll for the rest.
okay, that's fair. So that's already 12 damage, and then roll another die. That's 20, 23 damage.
23 damage total.
Yeah.
So he's
Okay.
already taken 34 hit points. We've already taken 34 hit points from the fucker.
Does he fall flat?
Okay.
Because I hit him on top of the head.
No.
Damn it.
He should fall to the ground after
should,
that. Though.
yeah.
I mean, we did.
Yeah, there's nothing like okay. How being knocked prone I think works is you've actually gotta do like take an action in order to knock someone prone, whether or not it's a spell or like actually throwing them to the floor or something. I don't think you
Are you
can
telling me that if
do
I
that.
hit Peyton, are you telling me right now that if I came up and hit you in the head with a big ass fucking hammer, your ass isn't getting knocked down into prone position?
Or at least flat on the ground. For at least
That is being
half
that's
a
what
turn.
being knocked. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm just having a quick look
We're
here.
just messing with you. Don't worry, Will. He got fucked up, but he was like one of those like one of those boxing toys, you know, those plastic bitches that you punch and bounce right back up.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no because there's nowhere that says that hitting someone with a weapon. Because I could also make the case for you, in which case, the reason why being knocked, I'm gonna say no, is because being knocked prone, he then has to use an action in order to get back up. In which case, you can do the same thing again and again, and my players could also do the same thing to you, and I feel like that'll just create a bad state.
Are you gonna
for
let
the
me
game.
do a second attack, or does that only work if I'm two-handing a weapon?
That only works if you're using 2 weapons.
Okay, so I'm not gonna overpower it because that would be stupidly overpowered if I have both of them out. It's not like a super
Oh
fight.
no. Oh no, you have that big ass axe, and then you have your 2 smaller weapons.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Because that axe is, I believe, well, after greatsword, so it's
Two-handed.
a 2-handed weapon.
Yeah.
However, your other 2 are both simple weapons, so they can be used.
I think
together.
that's when you and I discussed that it would have to be like in a big battle, and I had to roll high in order to use 2 weapons at once.
No, that's
No, that was for
with
something
the
else.
2 smaller hammers. You can use them together because
Okay.
they're both simple
Well,
weapons.
he has a small battle hammer. He has a regular sized battle hammer, and then a regular sized battle axe.
No,
Like one-handed.
I gave Toby my hammer. I have a small hammer axe and a battle axe.
Oh, then yeah, no, you can't use 2-weapon fighting. Sorry.
Because the
Okay.
battle axe is one hand, and then the little hand axe I have.
Okay, so let's do this shit. So it is now his turn. It is now his turn.
His turn. Wait, what did he roll?
It's his turn.
Because Monty rolled a 17.
He rolled an 18.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, well, no, he didn't
By the
roll
way,
an 18. He rolled
just to set this image up, he acted all big and bad. Then he got stabbed in the chest and got his head knocked. Then got his head rocked in. I just want just for thematical purposes, me and Haftor are just kind of like standing right in front of him, expressionless, just looking him dead in the eye, devoid of all humor and personality. You just see pure killing machines.
Okay.
It's a damn shame you don't got any pets to put on your head.
He just starts laughing.
But your head will do fine. Hey, how would you like his head above your mantle?
How
Oh my god, it's gonna be so fucking amazing. Yo, after, let's do to him what we did to the Jester's son. Except on purpose.
I gotcha.
What did you do to my brother?
Who's your brother?
You want to know what? Let me tell you, because first of all, we just want to state that holy shit, did it get fucked up so quick unintentionally? Like originally, we wanted to come in, be badass, make it short, simple, tell him to sit down, do as we tell him, and he lives, his pets live, and we do. We come in, Haftor hits him with a nail. The Alliance, kneel, badass. Your brother jumps off from the rafters, does a sick ass front flip, lands kneeling, perfect, 10 out of 10. And then he thinks he's all fucking tough shit like you do, and tries to fight us. So I take one of his lion's heads and impale it on my fucking spear. Then he takes his lovely axe and cuts another lion's head off.
Well,
And then he
first of all,
proceeds to put that lion's head on your brother's head as a fucking mask because he thought it would be funny.
I wore it as a trophy for a
Oh,
second.
and then after we did all that, disrespected your brother and his pets, we then put your brother, while he was whimpering as a dog, cuddling next to his dead pets, like a bitch, we then put him on a fucking hook.
Ah. See, my brother was always weak. He always thought he was tough
Yeah,
shit,
that's
but
fucking
me,
great. And
I'm
so
fucking... Me, I know. I'm the shit. And then he disengages from you as his turn and starts walking to the back of the room. He starts walking to the back of the room and then just sort of leans against the wall, knocks one of the bricks, and you just see little compartments of just these, you know, those zombie creatures you faced? There's like
Yeah.
3 of those opened with like 2 of them in each.
Ooh, we're so scared. We're scared. We're scared. Ooh,
Divine
bitch,
Smite.
are you stupid?
Am I stupid?
Panic, light these bitches on fire or some shit. It's your turn to do something cool. Fuck them up.
I just want to check the challenge rating of the zombies again. Sorry. I want to make sure I don't need to retcon anything.
I mean,
Are we
kind of
technically
handily
out of
dispatched
combat
them.
because he disengaged to go open something?
No, that was his turn.
Yeah, and since he disengaged, we don't get an opportunity to
That
attack.
sucks.
Yep.
I even remember I can do disengage too.
Yeah, but
And
then you
sneak
wouldn't
attack.
get a
I keep
go.
forgetting that I'm a rogue.
You're a rogue?
Yeah, remember I took 3 in. I took 3 levels in
Okay.
3 levels in fighter and 1 in rogue. But that's because I couldn't get. That's because I'm too poor to turn into artificer to afford the artificer book.
Okay.
So I was
Yep.
actually wondering is when I do get that book, if it's okay if I go and change out that class to artificer.
Yeah, sure.
Like which is a big reason why I haven't done a lot of rogue related stuff.
Okay. You know you don't need to do it on D&D Beyond. You can use other sites as well. Okay, anyways. It is now your turn, Finnick. Oh,
You're
Bonnie.
so cool, Finnick. Fuck him up, Finnick. Fuck him up. Fuck him up, Finnick. Fuck him up.
Okay, I think I'm gonna use my fuck, holy shit, that guy.
Oh, holy shit! I never heard of that spell before. It sounds powerful. Is it some kind of curse?
No. Can I cast Burning Hands?
Burning Hands?
Yeah.
Keep in mind
Who?
that's a short range spell, and
Yeah. You would
correct
need
me if
to
I'm
be
wrong,
within
that pretty much
arm's
uses
length.
as. And correct me if I'm wrong, but
How-
Burning Hands, it's a lot like it's very useful if like you multiclassed into like a monk, right? Because it just lights your
Yes.
hands on fire to do burning damage, right? Moni, do you have any ranged spells actually?
I don't even know.
Like any or cantrips? Cantrips are you should have some kind of combat cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Let
looking
me
at their
double
list. They
check your
technically have
character sheet.
2.
Like I said, I
Wizards
bullshit.
can hit.
Yeah, you should have multiple different spells that you can use.
I do.
Yeah, you have the spells that you've
Yeah.
selected to use for the day, and then you have your cantrips as well. Your cantrips don't cost spell slots.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
basically,
you've
you
got-
have if you go into the spells tab, you can see all your spells there, and you can also check
Yeah,
what
that's
each
what
of them
I'm
do.
looking at right now.
Yeah, you've got 1 cantrip you could use, and
Shit, which one?
what is it? Like 2 second level spells you could technically use.
Is one of
Also,
them
Hellish
Flaming Sphere?
Rebuke, you get a another action as well. As in, like, that is a
Oh,
bonus thing I saw on your sheet. Like, you get an extra
oh
spell
yeah.
slot just for that one.
Keith, you have that too since you're also a tiefling. You need to start using that anytime you get attacked, because you can use that every time you get attacked, can't you?
Yeah,
No,
it's an
he gets. I'm pretty sure
instantaneous.
you also get, but you have to choose in order to use that, and you get spell slots for that.
It doesn't say to use spell slot, but okay.
In the features and traits, if you go down, it says the Thermogamy cantrip. You can cast Hellish Rebuke once per long rest. You can cast Darkness once per long rest. CHA is your
Oh,
personal.
yeah, I see it. It gives once per long rest.
Yep, sweet. Okay, have you decided what you want to do, Finnick? Fennec.
I'll do
Hang on.
Flaming Sphere.
Flaming Sphere, perfect.
Should we get the
15
fuck up the way?
feet.
Okay.
He could do Burning Hands. Because Burning Hands does a 15-foot cone. I don't know what that means, but it says it each you outstretch your.
Sorry, Fennec. Where do you? Okay, let's just let Fennec make his choices. I don't want to make too much impact on what he does.
Mhm.
Anyways, let's just where do you want to put your flaming sphere?
I guess on
Your
one of
mama's
the
house.
zombies. Okay.
Where the center of the zombies is?
Yeah, center would be
Okay,
great.
I'm gonna say you get 3 of the zombies in that sphere. I don't.
And how many zombies are in
check,
about right now?
There are like 6. There are 6 there. Okay. Sweet. That doesn't actually do any damage right now.
Shit.
It's basically, but now as a bonus action, you can move that sphere wherever you want, and if a zombie stays within 5 feet of that sphere, it has to make a dexterity saving throw, and then if not, take fire damage. If it fails, take fire damage, and then half as much on a successful save. Okay, sweet. Now we got his turn. It is now Elijah. It is now your turn.
I'm putting minoxidil in my hair. I'm trying to prevent balding. So,
Okay.
can you describe the battleground for me, where my placement in it is? I was the first one to attack, so I imagine right now there is now a wall of 6 zombies between me and this fucker.
Yeah, so he's on the back row. And then the zombies are there in a row of like 3 by 2, just all stacked together in the center of the room. About 5 meters away, there you are.
Would you say he is behind any kind of cover?
No.
Like, I'm gonna be like, real class move, laddie. I guess you're doing something special. I'm gonna take out my gun and shoot at him twice. I forgot I could have stabbed at him twice the first time around. But fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Okay.
I remember now. I'm now gonna
Please make 2 rolls.
First one's a natural 20
Okay.
for a total of 26.
26.
So you said that's 1 max plus another.
Yep.
That's 14 plus. Or a
But
total
didn't
of
you
25.
just say 26?
No, 26 to hit. That 20 plus 6.
Yeah,
So
no,
that's a
you don't.
26
If
to hit.
it's a nat 20, it automatically goes. It automatically hits.
All right.
Like it's a crit
so that's 20. So the first shot's a 25 damage.
25.
And then the next shot.
Please roll to hit.
Is 19 plus 6, so 21, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
25 to
that
hit.
hits. That hits. Don't worry. That hits, man.
And for a total of, well, you please freaking work, jackass. For a total of 7 damage that time.
7. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute for a couple minutes.
Okay. He looks at you and he's a bit rough. Okay, it is now Haftor's turn.
Are the zombies still grouped together?
They are
Divine Smite.
Divine Smite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any particular one or
Well, it does
is it in a
radiant.
5-foot radius or?
Yeah, it does radiant damage, which I'm assuming is the holy damage. But like our last attack that Norman and I did, I'm pretty sure it can hit a group of zombies like we did before.
Sorry, I mainly rule cooled that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. Can you just double check that spell?
So that is. Oh, where are my spells? What the hell? That is. Oh, okay. I wish I noticed that before. Apparently, with my melee weapon, I get a
yeah, you
+2
need
bonus.
to. You can tell monsters what to do in addition. So Divine Smite, you actually have to hit something first in order to use it.
Okay,
It's not like a cooldown.
that's fine. I'll hit the Are they like in a group? Like I know they're in a group, but like, is there one in the middle?
There's one at like if you're looking at it, it's in a row like a matrix. You can see like there's one there.
Yeah, I'll do it that way.
Yeah.
I can't find my fucking spell. I'll just go back the other way. That was just easier to look at, I guess. Yep. Rolled a hit, which is a. Technically, it's a. There it is. Okay, that's what I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Tilda. 17.
17.
Yeah.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. And then I do the +4 to that. Okay, so that is this die. Okay. And I do 2, 4. Yeah. Okay. 10, 14, 15, 19. And then what was I reading about that?
Fuck, this is taking a long time for one.
Oh, because it's
Okay.
undead, I can roll up, if I choose to, roll up to 68s, but I'm not going to do that. I'll just roll an extra 1. That is 21 damage.
21.
Yeah.
Okay. It's looking a little bit worse for wear. I'm gonna be honest.
What's that?
Okay. It is now zombie. It is now the zombie to your right's turn.
Oh, shit.
Hold on, I'm gonna quickly mark all these.
Oh, so I didn't hit multiple, I only hit 1.
No.
Oh, that's... Oh, shucks. You would assume because technically it's a lightning hit, it could shock multiple, one acting like a rod.
Yeah, no, it's kind of shitty, but okay, it is now the one to your right's turn. It looks at you and does a swing at you. That is a 16 plus
Oh, jeez. That just hits.
so 19.
Yeah.
Okay. So it slams itself into you. With its doesn't say what, with like a miniature hammer at its tip, it just slams it into you.
Okay.
Dealing 4 damage.
Oh, shucks.
Up next is it is now what's his name? Fuck. The Dragonborn's turn. He looks at you and then at Elijah, and he, after just being shot by him, he pulls out he sort of walks around a little bit and then goes within the zombies for a little bit and runs up and stabs him twice with his rapier and his dagger, dealing. That is a 15 plus dex, so that is plus 5, so 20, and an 8 plus 5, that is a 13. So the first one hits, the second one doesn't. So the one with the rapier does. That does 3 damage, and then he, takes a bonus action, disengages, and then he sort of slips in amongst the crowd of zombies. Okay, it is now the second. It is now the. Let me go back to this tab. It is now the zombie on the. Actually, no. It's now Fennec's turn. What do you choose to do, Fennec?
Shit. Okay. Could I try flaming sphere? Is that possible? To the left.
I believe you can only do one at a time. Let me double check though.
Oh wait, did I cast that already?
You casted it already. That was what you did last time.
You could move it.
You can move it as a bonus action, but you still get an action.
Okay. What about Dust Devil? Is that in my ability? It's
Yes.
5 feet. Okay. All right.
I want to see how many concentration ones you can have.
I have like 3 right now.
Yeah. Oh wait, shit! I forgot to add that one.
You can only have one concentration spell active at a time.
You cannot have 2 or more concentration active at once. If you're concentrating, you choose to cast a new concentration spell. The previous concentration spell ends the moment you begin casting the new spell. Okay.
Which I would argue is kind of stupid for some, because there are some spells, some concentration spells that would work that I would argue should be able to, like the ones where you can form an ice knife and a fire sword. I would argue should be concentration spells that you can do at the same time, mainly because of
The thing with concentration is that you are concentrating on that particular spell and making sure that it stays around.
I know, but I would argue that some spells really shouldn't need the full. Like some of them aren't big enough to warrant.
Okay.
Full, like you know what I mean?
Okay. Anyways,
like, I'm not
actually
like, trying
forgot
to argue or get anything to happen. This is mainly
no worries.
This is mainly because I just think the ice knife and the fire sword would look cool as fuck. So if at any point if we can just rule of cool it to allow
I
that
rule it
ever
cool,
happens.
but like the thing is, I don't want it used in combat because
that we can't. Because I
is
always
that-
see it as like concentration as like something that should definitely depend. Like there should be levels to concentration on spells.
But the thing is that those concentration spells have stacked damage, and so those swords actually have a shit ton of damage behind it. And so if you cast another spell on top of it,
I would say that we could easily lose some of the damage in order to make it work with the ice knife.
Sure. Honestly, if you're willing
It's all
to
about
cut,
homebrew and that
I'll
shit.
deal it so it's half damage each.
Yeah, but no one
yeah.
right now has that shit right now. So, but for future reference,
Yeah.
nice to
Okay.
establish that.
Anyway, so I forgot to actually mention that the bottom right one didn't move during its turn, as in away from the 5-foot sphere. So it actually takes, what's it called? Let me double check
It's
the
like a
thing.
1d6 of damage or something.
Yep. Give me one quick second. Burning hands.
Or d2, 2d6s, I think.
Yeah, 2d6
that-
damage, I think.
Yep. So I must make a dexterity save. That is a 9 plus nothing. I'm pretty sure. Give me a second to check
Here's the
this.
thing: I would choose
Yep.
to
So
go
that's
to New
he
Zealand over
fails.
I would
So
choose to go to New Zealand over Australia, to be honest.
Fuck you.
No, I don't mean not in a disrespectful way. Mainly because everything in Australia tries to kill you.
Apart from our students.
Okay, let's just play
All
the
right,
game.
fuck you. First of all, it's very rarely is it a student that does it. Okay. And again, please don't make fun of school shootings. That's legitimately not fair. Actual people are dying.
Yeah, I know. That kind of slipped out. I'm sorry.
This is a lot that I'm
like,
going to have to figure out where I have to
If you
cut.
can make a legitimately funny one, like for example, why did the kids at Sandy Hook prefer? Oh shit! No,
Okay,
I don't
I'm
remember
just-
how the joke's done.
Just stop.
Never mind.
That's a
The
lot
camera
for me to
will
cut
play
out.
this,
Let's
yeah.
just stop. Okay.
Sorry.
So that he takes 5
Sorry.
damage. That's cool. Okay, sweet.
It's 2 a.m. Don't worry. Isn't this like Twitch After Dark or some shit? Don't tell me we're streaming
Yeah.
on Kick.
No.
Okay.
The only way
Let's
we're
just
streaming
keep
on
doing
Kick is
this.
if they offer us 100 mil.
Okay. Let's just continue with combat.
Mm-hmm.
So it is now the what's it called? It is now the zombie top left's turn. So about
Bro,
I'd
do you
say
think you've got enough zombies?
yes. I think I
Ron,
do.
these don't have the same amount of life points as the first zombies we fought, did you? Or else this is going to be a long ass fight.
Yeah, I've really overestimated the amount of zombies. But okay. So wait, I forgot to mention. Fuck, not mention, but I forgot to get. So, Fennec, what do you actually choose to do during your turn? Because we never concluded that.
I was gonna use Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke. That's only as a reaction.
Okay.
Did you not pick any combat spells?
Like guys.
He
Okay.
didn't. He's got
I-
2 concentration ones, burning hands, and Hellish Rebuke.
Well,
Who
he
helped
also
you make
does.
this character? Is this his first character?
Yes.
He also.
I did it because I
Did no one offer to help you?
I helped him a bit. I didn't realize with the spells. I thought he was good with the
Okay,
spells.
so
I thought he was going to read them.
they also have weapons. You could use one of your weapons right now if you wanted to.
Yeah.
yeah. Also,
Oh
I
wait, your
did it
cantrips.
because
I'll check out your cantrips. I forgot about your cantrips. Frostbite.
Yeah, like just
Shopping
have
Grass.
some kind of what's that? Oh my god, Mage Bolt?
You've got Frostbite, so that'll be
Yeah.
you can still do damage with that.
Okay.
You got like a
Okay.
dagger or any kind of weapon on you? I mean, I can toss you my sword.
Good. All right.
After.
Roll.
Oh wait, did Toby get stabbed by the way at some point? I was taking a crap and I couldn't tell.
No.
Toby didn't get stabbed.
Okay, who
He's
did the
just
justice
in the
stab?
corner, sort of. His arms are to his side. He's not really moving at all. Just sort of there.
Does Toby look in danger? Does he look comfortable? Does he look what is his condition?
He doesn't look in danger. He doesn't look comfortable. He's sort of just standing there with his arms by his side.
When I look at him directly in his eyes and make eye contact with him, does he look scared of me? Does he give me anything that tells me that is there any sign of him that says that he's in on this, that he's not to be trusted? Can I roll like an insight?
Yes.
Alright, 1 moment. I accidentally closed the fucking app. Oh my god.
This fight is taking a while.
I'm looking
You're the
at
one who wanted to blow up 6 fucking zombies.
I'm looking at Mani's weapons. What is light? There's a crossbow light.
Light.
Yeah, it says crossbow light
Light is
dagger.
Flashlight.
it's basically like a light crossbow, as in like
Oh,
not
so
heavy.
there's a crossbow, a light crossbow.
Okay.
Interesting.
Alright.
I guess
Insight.
he shouldn't take the crossbow that I took.
Insight. Okay.
Insight is, will you roll? Oh my god. That's a 14 plus 5. That's not 19. 19 insight. Is Toby a
19?
rat-faced bastard?
He's just blank on the face. He doesn't really seem to notice what's going on.
Fucking worthless.
Okay. The dragon sort of looks at you, the dragonborn looks at you guys and goes, I really thought you guys put up with much more of a fight, but I guess
Hey,
this
you
is...
barely standing. The fuck are you on about?
You know what?
Don't you know
Do I
what?
really
Me
need
fucking
these zombies?
trying to go run off. You stand here and fucking fight like a goddamn man.
You know what? I've had enough of you, Irishman.
Shut the
Sorry,
fuck
why am
up
I
and
talking?
stand
Why did I
here
change
and
his voice? Fuck. I've had enough of you, Irishman. How about this? You send your people back. I send my zombies back, and we take this out
fuck
man
yeah.
on man.
Duel. I take out my sword, put my gun away. Right here. Yes. On guard, bitch.
He
On
pulls out
fucking
his
guard.
rapier as well. He pulls out his rapier as well. Okay. What is your health at the moment?
You haven't fucking hit me. I'm 31 of 31, bitch. I'm cooking. I'm good.
Yeah.
I still have action surge and second wind. And if I read that correct, and if I read this correctly, that means after I spend action surge, I can do second wind and get that bitch right back.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So this boy better be also half fighter, or else you in for a bad time of just getting wrecked.
Okay. He calls back his zombies and they sort of go back into their hole, and he looks at you and goes, okay.
I'm just pop
Now,
locking and dropping it.
shall we do this?
I'm
But
a fucking
unbelievable.
buddy.
Okay.
Like you give him. Wait, what's
I'm
he
just
looking at? How's he looking at? Because we've done like what 40 damage at this point.
yeah. He sort of looks at you and just goes, and he looks a little bit worse for wear. He's got a few
Pull an
cuts and bruises.
I could pull Indiana Jones and just shoot him.
You sure could.
It would be so funny. But I won't.
Okay. Let me just think. I'm just having a quick
I'm gonna
look
take my
here.
stance. I bring my blade. My blade is the sharp end is facing towards him, while perfectly between my. You know what I mean? Like it's
Okay.
between my eyes. Like that's
Yeah.
like the stereotypical. Like yeah, depose. Like bitch, bring it. My cloak is flowing in the wind.
Okay. He stands there with his cloak as well, and he sort of just raises his rapier up into his face and goes, "Oh, I'm going to enjoy this." Do you want to roll for another initiative?
Alrighty. Yeah, sure.
That is a 15 plus 3, 18.
18 for our. Come on. 20 plus 4, that's a 24. Fuck you and everything you stand for, you silly little bitch.
Okay. You can take the first move. What do you do?
I look at him, like smile. I whip my sword pointed down to the ground at my side, and then I Naruto run at him. I'm going to jump. I'm going to then lunge like to like the left of him while slashing, and then I'm going to slash. Then I'm going to
Roll
lunge
for it.
at his back, and then I'm going to second, and then after this,
So you got to roll for the first one.
I know that's a 25, 19 plus 6
Okay. For the next,
for
so roll for it. Roll for damage.
yep. 7 damage on that one,
Mm-hmm.
and then the next hit is a dirty 20, 14 plus 6.
Okay.
This one I'm then lunging back again to like stab into. I'm going to stab into his back, into the shoulder that of
Mm-hmm.
the arm that is holding his weapon
Mm-hmm.
for 10 points of damage
10.
for a total of 17 points.
Okay.
I'm then going to just whip around and then look at him directly in the eyes while pointing my sword at the ground,
Mm-hmm.
ready to whatever.
Okay. He sort of winces a little bit at this, and he looks at you and
Laddie,
goes,
you really don't want to continue this. I recommend to start cheating.
"You're right. I will." And he pulls out a dagger in his left hand, and he blows just this what is this one again? Fuck. Black dragon. That is the fuck. I forgot which one's the black dragon.
Black
Wait, hold
Dragon.
on. Is he blowing into the dagger
No.
like an instrument? Because if so, that's the White Power Ranger.
I think the Black Dragon's either ice or
Isn't that
electricity.
dragon? Wait, dragon? The fuck are you talking about dragons?
He's a dragonborn, so he has a breath attack.
It's either like I said,
Okay. He spews out
Wait,
this.
wait, you never told me what color he was, by the way, Keith.
he just said. We
What is
just
it?
found out he's a black dragon.
He just spits out this acid vomit and spits it at your face. Can you please make a dexterity
Similar to
saving
the
throw?
fucking copper. Okay.
Please make a dexterity saving throw.
I will.
Do it.
My dumbass decided to reload the page instead of roll the dice.
Okay.
Can we say while this is happening,
That's
I'm walking past them to
How the
Toby?
fuck do you cock a digital dice? What the fuck?
I'm not in combat. I can just walk past.
How do you cock a digital twice? Never mind. Never mind. Finish. That's 16 plus 4, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, you take 4 damage.
Bitch,
He's
who
then
the fuck you think he is?
He's then gonna sort of look back at you. Notice that didn't really do anything. And he's just gonna look back at Toby. Look at Keith.
Don't tell me that's the best you got.
No. It's not.
Don't look at Toby again, laddie.
He's gonna quickly
Question I have-
dash backwards. He's gonna dash backwards to like the edge of the
Oh,
room.
but he's not going to disengage? That's a bad decision. I'm going to use that as an opportunity to attack. As soon as he goes to dash, I'm going to lunge. And I'm going to lunge to stab him right in the gut. I want to poke him directly in the belly button.
Okay.
Baby. 17.
17, that hits. How have you guys not rolled a single miss yet? In any of my
I have
games? I just noticed it now.
I have outside of combat.
Yeah, outside
But
of
you've
Actually, no.
never,
The last
inside of
no, the
combat,
last fight I
you have
missed twice.
never rolled a single time below a creature's AC.
I think I have, but
Bullshit.
I've just realized lately that with my hit rolls, so the 20 die, I get a modifier of +5.
Hmm. Yeah, but that's just something I've noticed now because from the past, I don't know how long we've been playing this, but I cannot remember a single time where you guys have rolled underneath my creature's AC.
In the sewers.
Yeah, I've actually been suspicious of that myself too, which is why I'm going to be getting actual dice because I don't trust the digital dice.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
digital
because
I feel
it
dice
like the
feels
are
like you
digital
rigged.
have
dice,
gotten about 50 fucking 19s and 20s in my sessions of today and
yeah, and I'm
yesterday.
like, and either I'm horrible at math or this thing is supposed, or the digital dice is supposed to be in like the flavor's favor or some shit.
I think
Oh,
it
good.
is.
Anyways, let's just keep going with this.
So, anyways, that's 7 damage.
7 damage? Okay.
Yes, that's not actually what the damage was. Actually, I think maybe 10, but it faded away before I could read it. So I'm just saying 7.
Oh, okay.
I
So
couldn't confirm it, so 7's like a default.
he
Um,
he now dashes
and then
towards
that was
Toby.
still technically my turn,
Hmm. Yep.
Mm.
isn't it? Yeah. So now
Yes,
I
he's
have
now
2
on the
more.
outside of the room. Like he's now on like the corner of the room, so that you can't as easily get to him.
Don't corner him. It's not good.
I won't. I'm trying to think of what else I can do. Describe what is that again?
So he's run past Toby, and is now in the corner of the room.
So Toby is between him and I.
Yes.
Really? Do you think I'm fucking tough? Do you think I'm fucking tough, laddie? No, I'm staying right fucking here. You come here. Either you come here or I pull out my pistol. One of the two. Like, I'm not dumb.
So you forfeit.
No, you're being if anything, you forfeited. You look at you. You hit into a corner.
I didn't hide. I simply walked backwards.
Well, the fight's on pause because my people are in the way.
What's
We'll
that?
have to have Toby move.
Hmm.
You told me to get my people out of the way.
Uh-huh.
And now one of my people who wasn't in the way before is now in the way. Therefore, it is on pause. And he won't listen to me.
But he
So,
killed your friend. Is he really one of your
supposedly,
people anymore?
he can't ask any of me questions right now. So therefore, I don't know. Because we have 2 points of forced entry at the office. So for all we know, you could have just knocked Toby unconscious, taken his knives, and plunged it into Norman.
Is he paying attention to either me
I
or
am trying to distract
Finnick?
him.
Nah, he's really not.
Okay. Can I get a sneak attack?
You're not a rogue, but sure. You
Yeah,
can have advantage on it.
I'll have advantage.
we
Sweet.
just take Toby.
On who?
Uh,
Him?
no, yeah, on the Dragonborn.
Okay.
Can you not? I'm having this really cool duel.
A 19.
19?
Yeah.
That hits.
I take because I still have it. I take the shard of glass that has the green liquid on it, and I literally just stabbed the Dragonborn in the neck.
Wait, I have a better idea.
Okay.
Keith, I have
Nah,
a better
just
idea.
we gotta let him do the
Do
thing.
you have one? Do
He's
you have
already
your
said
fire?
it. I'm
Do you
gonna
have
let
your
him
fire
do it.
cannon? I wanted him to yeet the fire cannon at his ass.
I don't have it. It fell off of me.
Oh, you bitch! Pick it up. Pick it up afterwards.
I'll take
Okay.
it afterwards.
You stab him with the green glass, and he starts laughing, just
Keith, why the
uncontrollably.
fuck would you do that?
Wait, do you need me to
Half
roll a
torque.
damage attack on him, though?
You know what? You can do that.
What
the
kind of
fuck are
die
you
would you like me to roll here?
Since it's just a shard of glass, I'm gonna say a D4.
Okay, so a D4. Where is my D4? Son of a... I'll just grab one of the other die that I have.
Half torque. There are 6 zombies right over there that you could have done a walloping.
Would you technically
That could
count
be
this
so
as
much
an
more
unarmed attack, or no?
No, this is an
I'll take it as an unarmed.
Sweet.
I mean,
yeah.
it is a shard of glass. You can make the argument.
Okay.
If I
Yeah,
was the
but
DM,
like,
I don't
okay,
think
but
I
it's not
would.
a sword. It's not a dagger or anything. It's a
Yeah.
shard of glass.
3
Yeah,
I'm gonna
damage.
say unarmed. 3?
Yeah.
Okay. He's laughing uncontrollably and said, "Oh, thank you for saving me.
Wait,
I
what?
never knew you heroes were so fucking dumb." And you just see him just start to slowly, his fingertips turn green and stuff, and he just goes, and just a poof of this green gas that just escapes from where his body was standing.
Did he just heal? Did he just get healed?
I have no clue.
No, he's now not there anymore.
Thank God.
What do you mean that day? Half tour with the bloody hell? Why am I British?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on.
I was gonna do something else, but sure,
Ireland.
go off, King.
You
Beer and
just
potatoes, beer and potatoes, beer and potatoes, beer and potatoes, beer and potatoes. Oh, what the fuck are you thinking, bro? What did you do?
I have no clue.
Help him!
you just see from
This
above
is
you,
so fucking impressive.
you start hearing this laugh coming from all around you.
I'll take out my gun.
You know, seriously, I thought it was gonna do
Take out
something
my
else
gun
because
and I'm going
I thought
to
there was a
rush
difference between the green mist and the green liquid,
Mm-hmm.
but apparently they're
After
not.
get over to Finn. Have to get over to Finnick.
I'm technically, aren't I
Well.
next to Toby? Don't I need to grab Toby?
Over Toby right now.
Okay.
You just see this
I'm
little,
by Toby.
there's
I'm by
almost
Toby.
this sort of screen just appear, like on this board or something. It's like a projector almost, and you just see the clown laughing at you and goes, "So you defeated all my sons. Well, now that's interesting.
We
to say the
defeated your
least. I
son?
thought
He
you
just
for
poofed.
sure you would have. Well, yes. I mean, you didn't kill any of them. I really thought you wouldn't be able to survive one, and I could make him my new heir. But looks like I'll have to use another.
Hold on.
Make a few
Wait.
more.
Is this a two-way? Is this a two-way communicator?
Yes.
Wait. You genuinely thought your boys were going to fucking have a chance against us? First of all, if Half-Tor hadn't just done what he did, your son would be fucking dead and humiliated. Because my plan was to stuff him inside the flame cannon as like a fucking flower pot.
Well,
So
here's
the
the thing.
fact that you,
I'm disappointed that you guys decided not to do that.
Fuck you. Genuinely, I wasn't consensual.
See, here's the thing, right? You now have a choice to
I-
make.
I-
Either you can
Answer the
collect the
question. Who the fuck sentenced your ugly ass? I gotta know.
Irishman. Shut the fuck up.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Irrelevant. You're daft. You're stupid, and you are the worst pathetic piece of shit I've ever seen in my life.
I've been the
So,
main character
what
since
we're going to do?
I arrived.
You've been a part of my game, and you've beaten the first couple of tutorial levels, sure. So what we're going to do?
Do
You've
you
got a
hear
choice
this
to make.
copium?
You have a choice to make. Yeah, I see you've grown quite attached to the little halflings I've set up. I for sure thought you would
Can I
kill them immediately.
can I cut
but
you off real quick?
You know what? Fine, go ahead.
I ungag Toby and I ask him, "Did you kill
He's
Norman?
not gagged.
Did you kill Norman?"
He looks at you and goes, "No,
Do I detect any hesitation?
I don't know."
Yes. Can we roll an insight?
I need to know if he's hesitating.
Can we roll
He
an
is
insight?
roll an insight.
Insight.
Yeah,
You
roll an
see.
insight.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that I went over to Finnick and left Haftor over by Toby.
Okay.
That's shit. Hang on. Uh, 16.
16.
Yeah.
He is hesitating.
Toby, tell me the truth right now.
I I don't know. I don't know.
Toby, you've
I don't
got
know what.
one more chance. Tell me the truth.
I'm telling you.
Word.
I don't know.
Tell me
if
the
I killed
fucking
him.
truth, Toby.
I'll tell you what. Do you want to know what happened? And you just hear the jester.
No, we want to
Oh,
know your
goody,
mother's
goody.
phone number.
Goody, goody. You're finally going to put it all together. Isn't this a lovely time? And then Toby continues. He
Yeah, we're
goes,
gonna fucking call this for anything. This is one of the. This is one of the.
we
You are
were at
such
the
a stage
apartment.
clown. It is so obvious. You are so. You. It's so obvious you were never cut off for the circus, and it shows.
What
Are
is?
you just content to fucking just you? Just let the scene play out, man.
Yeah. What
Fucking
does
hell.
Toby say?
Toby looks at you and goes, "So what happened is, guys burst through the window. They burst through the door, and there were two of them. This fucker and that one over there. And I don't know. They said some things, and then I blanked out. And when I came to, well, you guys were here, and yeah, I just didn't know what happened."
Hey, Jester, did
I-
Toby
but
kill Norman?
he did. He
Are
did.
you really gonna believe? Are you Haftor? You're not really gonna believe the guy dressed as a fucking clown, a stage clown, not even a circus clown, not even a real clown.
You know what's funny? I may be a clown, but you always act like a clown.
If I could
Shut
give,
the fuck up.
I
If
pull
I
out I pull out the daggers. I asked
Money, what were you
Toby.
trying to say? Sorry.
I was gonna do a little bit for character.
Yeah, sure. Go
You
ahead.
do it. Go ahead.
If I could give my opinion, Mr. Irishman, although I
No,
don't
you
agree
can't.
with
Shut the fuck up.
most of the
No, I'm
time
joking.
what
Go
he's
ahead.
saying, he does have a point. You do kind of act like a clown.
Hey,
Who is he
God
talking
damn, that's
to?
a plot development. He's talking to Elijah.
Oh. Oh, jeez.
man.
God damn. Okay.
Wait, Jester, you shut the fuck up and say right there. Hey, what the fuck?
We saved your life.
I'm trying to make comedic relief to help you to help alleviate the situation, so that way you don't fucking buckle down and stress.
I mean, I'm thankful for the other dude, but no, you
I'm about to pull some psychological trauma right now.
He's saying he's thankful for you, dude. Haftor. He's saying that he likes you, but he doesn't like the Irishman.
I'll take that as an insult. I wouldn't be here without the Irishman.
I'm gonna take your shit right after this. I'm gonna be a nice dude. I still am because I'm a nice guy, and I'm not gonna take it to heart here just to get. But fuck you.
I take out something.
Mm.
I take out my trophy
Anyways, back
and
to the
put it.
fucking stage clown.
I-
Who probably even flunked out of clown college, huh? I bet you didn't even graduate. Do you even have your clown certificate?
Yes, right here. I graduated clowning, took my class at Harvard.
Hey, Jester.
What the fuck?
Does he actually pull out a legitimate clown college certificate?
Yes.
Hey, Jester.
Oh, that's one of the most prestigious clowning schools in all the world, and this is the best you can do.
Let's just
Wow.
continue on with the plot.
Hey,
I feel like this went on for too long.
Hey, Jester, did you love your children?
No.
All right, then you wouldn't
Oh.
mind this. I take out the trophy, which is the head of the lion, and place it on Toby's head. I'm going to ask you one
Why
more
the fuck
time,
would that
Toby.
matter?
I'm going to ask you one more time, Toby. Are these your daggers?
Yes. They're my daggers.
Half-tour? Half-tour? Half-tour, half-tour, half-tour. Half-tour, happy,
You don't
happy,
know how
happy.
easy this
Happy.
is, but you don't know how hard. I don't want to do this, but at the same time, I really want to. Norman died by his hands.
Yes,
The
yeah,
jester
but
goes,
not
"Ooh,
willingly.
drama. How about this?" And you just see him press a button, and you just see this little grave thing come up from the surface. Now, I did give him a prophecy after all.
What's happening? Is he here now?
I'm confused.
No, there's a what's it called? A grave that's sort of opened up in the corner of the room.
A grave?
Well,
As in, like, just a coffin that would go underground once he presses the button again. He goes, "I did give him a prophecy." And, well...
he did fulfill it, to be fair.
What was that?
He died trying saving his friends.
Oh my god, this is so fucking French, laddie. Hustler. Fucking put the daggers down. We're not killing fucking Toby, okay? Oh my god.
I
We
take
got a wizard now. We can learn how to plane shift.
I take my trophy back and I put it on my head.
Look, Keith, if you want to kill Toby, you go and do what you want to do.
You sure? You promise?
Hustler?
Kill him.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you. I can't.
You just said go ahead and let me do what I want to.
I know. Elijah just looks at him and yells, goes, "Ah!" This is
Maybe...
stupid.
I'm gonna
The
ask.
jester looks at you guys and goes, "Maybe this'll help you. A little bit of a visualization."
Why are you doing this? What's your fucking motive? What the fuck are you doing this for, you daft twit?
Well, it seems you've angered one of my brothers, and, well, I don't take too kindly for that. So, what I'm going to... So I like to have a little game with you.
I angered one of your brothers, or she did?
Well, you and Haftor. The wizard is just... Well, I just wanted to have fun with the homeless boy.
Oh.
So, but he pulls up a little screen, and you can see it's a image from, like, he puts it onto the projector. Not onto the projector, but you can see it flash onto the projector as you see that night from the apartment play out on the screen. And you see the two men come in, and you see Norman instantly covering instantly covering Toby with his arms to his back. You know, it's obviously he's yelling at them to get out, and you can see him throwing stuff and using Thunder Wave to send objects flying away from them, but they're still coming. And then Toby then stands up out of nowhere, and then stretches his back out, pulls out his daggers, and then just drives them into Norman's back.
Haftor blacks out. This is the scene that triggers Haftor to black out.
Mm-hmm. What do you black out to?
Do we see anything trigger
Yeah, was
Toby?
it?
I see
What
my
You
triggers
see
Toby?
him. You
it's
see him wince as he the night comes back to him, and he sinks down,
No,
and
no,
his head
in the
hangs.
screen, in the
Oh.
recording. Is
Yeah,
there
it's
anything
definitely
that
Toby.
is there anything that triggers him to do it, or does he do it of his own accord?
Roll me an investigation.
Alrighty. Investigation. Come on, come on, come on. 15. Pretty please. I'll give you head.
From what you can tell on the screen, it looks as if Haftor, after cowering behind Norman for about a minute,
Toby.
simply stands up and, of his own volition, drives him. There's no pause. I mean, Norman sort of looks around into his friend's face.
You mean Toby?
And yeah, Toby, sorry. But Norman looks around and sees the daggers in the back, and you can sort of see the pain in his eyes, and then Toby, without any hesitation, drives them straight into Norman's back.
Yep, this is where Haftor blacks out.
Haftor, do it.
Haftor, this is a blackout moment. Haftor gets more.
As in blackout, as in like pass out, or blackout as in like succumbs to rage.
Succumbs to like rage, and he can't see what he's doing. He's just got a flashing image. It's him holding his siblings at the boat as what you can see behind them is the like shimmers of fire off their chests. That's all Haftor can see. He can hear his siblings crying, but in this motion,
It's a flashback, not a blackout.
well,
Yeah, this is a flashback. Yeah.
Well, in this moment, as that's happening, Haftor doesn't know he's doing this. He grabs Toby's head, and this is gonna get a bit gory. Takes his
You can just
thumbs
simply
and
go crush it.
drives them into the skull of Toby.
Hey, laddie, remember there is a 15-year-old in the chat. Let's not be too graphic, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just say he just.
Are you okay with this, Moni, or are you all good?
Wait, what happened?
We're getting the clear. He didn't hear.
It got really long, so I
Does so with
Valid.
okay. Sweet. Just double checking.
Basically, Haftor crushes his head in one fell in one grasp.
Oh, badass.
I'm just double checking the spell. One sec. Okay.
As Haftor kills Toby, I look at the gesture on the screen and go, I try so hard to keep people alive. To make sure they don't suffer horrible fates. Do you want to know why?
I'm curious.
Because when I was in the war, I once saw a child screaming, coughing up blood as his skin melted and popped off from gas attacks. I saw a mother clasp onto their newborn, begging for Lord to save them. I saw men shooting each other just for a chance to maybe see their families again. And I vowed when I come home, I would do what I can to make sure that no one suffers those fates. And here we are with a madman who does this just for the fucking fun of it, has no real reason, says I kissed off a brother of his. Lad, I've never met your brother, and if I did, he was probably a cunt like you. I need you to understand this. This isn't martial posturing, this isn't bravado. This is
a spoiler. This is what's going to happen. You're going to die. You're going to be humiliated. You are going to have things done unto you that not even your own wicked imagination could come up with. You are going to beg for my mercy, and you will receive none of it. I will
Well,
break you to the point of sanity. You will regain sanity when I am done with you.
I have seen things that you do not know. I've experienced way worse than this at your friend. Well,
I
your
want to
friend will
experience this fucking
realize.
dick.
I will show you the clip with. I will show you the video with sound this time. And you're going to hate me. And I want you to hate me, because that way we can have more fun. It's so much better when they hate me. And you're going to lose, not me. And I'm going to kill you. And I'm going to make it painful. Over and over again, I shall use your body as my own personal plaything. I will rip your fingernails off and then eat them in front of you. I will make you
I'm going to
move
keep it very
the
simple.
death
I'm going to use
arrives.
you and your son's heads as fleshlights.
Oh,
God damn. He then
Like,
turns
there's
to the
levels to
wizard.
this shit.
He turns to the wizard and goes, "You have a chance to back out now. Don't be so foolish like these ones and make the wrong choice." And with
King.
that, he puts a video back up, and it's just the snippet from when Toby is about to stand up to kill Norman, and you just hear one of the Dragonborn go, "Kill your friend, kill Norman," and then he stands up. And the clip continues to play for a little bit, and you see Norman return
Is
to
the jester
position.
still around? Is the jester still...
He was never there to begin with. This was like a screen that lowered, like a
I
projector.
know, but is he still, like, in communication?
No. He is left with just that thing playing.
I shoot the screen.
Okay.
And
With
now I imagine the
that,
whole light show.
Toby's
I imagine
body.
the whole light show happens. Yeah.
Yeah, Toby's body glows a bright golden color, and it explodes. And from a little compartment underneath the projector, a thing opens, revealing the card with the mirror on it.
I take it
Where do you
and I go,
next?
Haftor, Finnick, we're going shopping. I need the release, and we're getting that. And I want, and
Haftor
I
can't
feel
hear
better after
anything.
spoiling people. So Finnick's getting new clothes. He also looks like fucking shit.
Haftor can't
Okay.
hear anything.
Okay, first off, I go to
Okay.
Haftor. I
You
grab him. And
don't
I
want to touch
fucking,
him.
Oh my
You feel
fucking god! We
heat.
do not have time for this.
You feel the heat coming off of his body.
All right, here's what I do.
Okay.
I take out the spear. I flip it around, and with the dull end of the spear, the stick part, I'm gonna poke him in the nuts.
Okay, you do that.
As
Haftor.
a single a tear sheds from Haftor's eyes as the flame flickers out as he comes back into consciousness.
You are
It's
surrounded by the blood and just beat, and you look at the broken and beaten face of Toby in your hands.
I don't tell him I shot the screen, so it's no longer playing. So and I don't tell him about what actually happened on the screen.
Oh, interesting choice.
What did I do?
He killed Toby.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, he showed on the screen a video of him killing Norman, and then you crushed his head, and then he showed the clip again with the audio this time. The Dragonborn used some magic
So now we have even more reason to kill him.
Oh.
But we're going to take a little break because if I don't take a break from this, I'm gonna beat a whole lot of people. So we're gonna go take Finnick shopping and get him some new clothes and clean them up. So the first step is so we're gonna go shopping.
Okay.
We're
Um,
we're finally getting to what I wanted to play D&D for, the shopping part. I'm willing to stay awake I'm willing to stay awake a little bit longer to do this shit. And because he's barely talked, I'm forcing his ass into roleplay now.
Okay.
Can we at least take like a short or a long rest so we can heal?
Yes, this is the short rest. The shopping is the short rest.
Okay.
Yeah, roll your damage die for the heals like you normally would.
I don't. What would that be? How would I do that?
Basically,
Where would I
short
find
rest
short rest?
is. Give me a second.
I'll find it.
Oh, apparently I can, as a paladin on short rest, I can roll up to 4 d10 dice.
You can spend one or more hit dice at the end of a short rest up to the character's maximum number of hit die, which is equal to the character's level. So you all get 4 hit die.
Oh, it says 1d10 plus 2 for me.
So what's that? That's 1d4?
For each hit dice. Yeah. No, so 4 hit dice.
So what number die is that?
I'm trying to find it now.
For me, it says 1d6 plus 2.
I've got a 1d10 plus 2.
I don't see where mine is. Where would I find
So
mine?
it will be based on your class.
Yeah. So you click the little campfire and you push short rest. So based
Short
off
rest.
that, I will do. Seeing how. Let's see how much 1 does.
Well,
Just-
hold on. Remember, I'm multi-class.
So it will still tell
I
you
have
on
3 in
the.
fighter and 1 in rogue.
Yeah, so it will still tell you on your sheets.
For fighter, I'm 1d10 plus 1, and then for rogue, I'm 1d8 plus 1.
Yeah, so which one do you want to roll?
I'm just going to
That's
take a short
12.
rest as a fighter.
Yeah, so basically you choose then because you have one D. Hold on, let me double check that part.
I'm fully healed. I got 7 plus 1, that's an 8. I'm now from 27 to 31. Or some shit like that.
That's a d10. Where the fuck is my d10?
Hey, do we know anyone that can draw? Could we commission drawings of their characters?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was someone in the thing that we could probably like. Who is the person again? I got their name.
Oh, I don't have
where
a
are you?
d10. That's weird.
Okay, that's so good.
All right, so
Anyway.
shopping.
So I don't have a.
Okay,
I don't have
shopping.
a d10.
Wait, what does it mean?
At the
by
moment,
shopping?
you have access to 3 different stores. You have access to a weapons market that's still
Clothing shop.
inside.
Clothing shop. Clothing shop.
Clothing?
Clothing shop.
My new set.
Okay,
Clothing.
you
So I'll
make it to a
just
clothing
say.
shop.
I grab Finnick in half for his hand, and we just run for it and I'm just gleefully running.
That works. I healed for 9
completely
damage.
ignoring what happened
Or 9
previously.
health. So I'm at 33 out of 36.
Okay.
Quick question: what do these points of insanity do? What are the
Basically,
consequences?
it's a role play thing. So if I see something that might trigger something from your past, like a PTSD event, based on how many insanity points you have, is a how bad of a reaction you'll have to it.
I've got to go to bed.
Okay, so that's not as cool as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more effective of my gameplay because.
Oh yeah. Well, if you want to make it more effective on gameplay, what are a couple ideas?
Hey, is
Well, if you click the
Monty not
campfire
in the chat right now?
and then
Yeah, because you
Okay.
you didn't take any damage. I think that last go, so you should be right.
yeah, you should be full health.
So we're going to the clothing shop. We're going to get this poor orphan boy some clothes.
You don't need to keep insulting my character.
I'm getting close to
You
passing
called me a
out.
clown, and I called you an orphan boy. These are not these are totally different things. You actually are an orphan.
I know. Well, more of a, more of a.
Okay.
Or of a
I
what?
don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to think.
So you get to
Alright,
the
describe
clothing
the shop.
So it's sort of like it's got different people around the, it's got like those dummies around. And you see this person in there who's got like a few pins in his mouth, and he's working on a suit on an outfit. He goes, come in, my boys. How are we today?
We are utterly fantastic. So so this poor orphan child, we just met him, needs new
Oh, like I want
clothes.
to change up his voice to for that TikToker. I love that guy. Poor Indian boys come to me like rats for their two ginormous planets. Okay, God, I'm never doing that again. But he
Anyway,
goes, how are you? How can I help you?
we are doing utterly fantastic today. This is my friend Finnick, which he's fallen on some hard times. His parent, he got into a bit of a disagreement with his parents and had to leave home with nothing but these four clothes and needs new ones. Can you help sort this out with some fine duds, laddie?
Yeah, I'm
Ah, of
perfectly
Or
fine
what's your
course.
with my
name, by the way?
overalls.
My name is, let's see. Fuck, I didn't have this set up. Give me 1 sec to find his name.
I know. See, I've already come up with 5.
Okay.
Mr.
My name is
Roosberg.
Milford Harris.
Hello, Mr. Harris. Nice to meet you. My name's
Nice
Elijah
to meet you.
Abraham.
Nice to meet you,
I'm
Mr.
Elijah
Abraham.
Abraham.
And
This is
who is
Halford,
this?
and this is Finnick.
Am I be
The big
working on
fucker.
Finnick today?
Yes.
Of course.
Now we're not looking for no tailored suits or anything, but something nice, comfortable, and practical. Something you
Of
can work.
course.
Something you can wear to an interview, go out on a date, but also still work in, and maybe, if necessary, get in a fight or two. You know what I mean?
Of course. Well, boy, cup
But
here.
yet also
And he
something with
grabs
a
Finnick.
wizardry theme. Something
Of
with a bit
course.
of a wizardry theme. Now,
He
Finnick,
looks at
Finnick, describe your tiefling. Like, what color is it? What are your tiefling's natural colors? Like, what's your skin color? What's your eye color? And what's your hair color?
Yeah, hold on. I gotta go back to
Uh,
the. Hair is black, skin is white, eyes are brown. No.
Lovely.
okay.
Actually, doesn't sound too bad. Sounds
So,
pretty
sir,
good.
you take me as the intellectual type, am I right?
I'd say so.
Well, just for you, I have this special scholar's outfit. It comes all inclusive. And he pulls out these, you know, ranges of cloth. And it's got in it, you can see him pull out this dummy. And on it, it's got a robe with like a bluish belt with a, you know, it's got a sort of, what's the word for it? A royal blue sort of color. It's got a belt that's brown, some nice comfortable shoes, and a cloak that's, you know, it's got hangs over your head. It doesn't really have any arm sleeves at all, so it sort of just ties around your neck.
Not to intrude, but do you have anything more Constantine like? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, Peyton?
Constantine? No.
Like John Constantine.
Give me a sec.
Okay. This is like a short
Okay.
part.
Ah, okay. Yes, I can see with that.
Something a bit modern, something that gives him a nice look. You know what I mean?
Of course. Well, and he pulls
Because
him over and he,
every wizard nowadays is doing the big colorful robe stuff.
yes, you want something a little bit more of what you've got going on there, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
He
give them
says,
something like this is so ultimately his. So are you just saying something that like will give him practicality? Is what I'm thinking. You know,
of course. So he
I want to make sure that
pulls him
he's
over.
comfortable. Usually, when going over with style, lacks some practical. Usually, ignores some practical uses. You know what I mean?
Of course. And he pulls
And for a
out
wizard,
this
you don't
other dummy,
accidentally want
and
to
it's
catch your
got.
fucking robe on fire.
He says, "How about this?" And he pulls out. It's got black dress pants on with like some nice-ish shoes, you know, sort of like dress shoes. And then his belt is also black, but it's got a bluish sort of shirt on it, and with no tie on it, and a jacket that comes over the top that is, you know, it's blackish with like you can see it's sort of leathery, but not really. It's hard
Imagine
to
it
explain.
also has like that like little towel on it. You know what I mean? That little oh my god, what's it called? You know those trench coats that have like that
Yes,
extra little flap on the shoulders?
yes.
Yeah, something like that's kind of what I'm imagining.
Okay, Moni, how does that feel to you? He looks at you and goes,
Feels
"Now,
great.
what is the? It feels great.
This is option one.
Perfect. Yes. Option two. Now that's where it gets a bit tricky." And he pulls out another one, and it's got the same sort of blackish style pants. However, it's more of a suit design. It's got a genuine. It hasn't got a trench coat sort of jacket. It's just got a normal jacket in it with like a tie. It looks almost ready for business. And he goes, "Now I normally keep these for my lawyers and all the rest of them, but trust me when I say, take off this coat, and this might be the jacket, the clothing outfit for you. This one's going to be a little bit cheaper,
Ooh.
but let's
And you know
practical."
what? You could also take that black leather coat and put it on this as well.
Hmm. So what do you think, Money? Fennec?
Well, it feels
Which one do you prefer?
great.
Which one do you
Or
prefer? Would you prefer option one or two?
Or option three, this is a vast store. You can pick odds and ends at your own will. These are just,
Yes.
default ones, ready to go. Because trust me, by the way, Peyton, I'm walking around with
Mm.
like 90 gold. I'm not sure how you're
Mhm.
doing this economy, but I'm saying like 4 outfits should honestly not go above 20.
Honestly, I'm looking at the clothing from the thing here, and it looks like the only one that goes above 20. Well, the only two are the noble's outfit and the royal's outfit. So I'm gonna have it like I'll probably have this underneath like the suit ones will probably cost I'd say 20. But other than that, just picking plain clothes throughout the store, they'll probably be around 5 gold.
All right. I want to get him a nice, sizable, a nice duffel bag worth of stuff. So I want him to have like his one
Um,
nice outfit and then some like odds and ends to put together.
Good. Money, do you see anything you'd like or anything you'd like to grab or request?
Don't worry, I'm going to be using half towards the Barbie doll after you as well.
Look, I hope this is a short run because I gotta go to bed soon.
Yeah.
Yes,
Money. Yeah,
um,
perfect. I reckon everything all right. Yeah, I reckon we can just close off the shopping session there then and just say you picked up everything
Is Moni
you
in
guys
still here?
need to go.
Yeah, Bodhi's
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm still here.
yeah,
Yeah, we can
um,
continue the shopping next session.
yeah.
Do we level up? It's been two
No.
sessions since we leveled up.
Nah, this is still. Remember, we only leveled up 2 sessions ago now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But we
Also,
did
I'm
also just
going to
fight
We're doing
say,
miles.
yeah,
bosses.
yeah. Also, let's do the what's it called? Because here's the thing, right? Are we still recording? Because if not, cut the session there. But
still recording.
yeah, this is the first guy. You guys have just taken a long time to get like my other campaign in which we're running this. They're already on the third brother because this
Okay,
is
I'm sorry that
that we what? Okay, did the other people just straight up kill the halflings?
Their adventure is slightly different because they didn't choose the same things that you did. But they, what's it
So
called? So instead of going into the sewers in order to retrieve the wraith thing, I think it was, they instead chose to investigate the house and do a little bit more like actual investigation work. I gave them something there, and then they ended up because what I did right was they went into the house, and the house to them was what this thing is to you guys, right? Basically, they had the exact same
instead of
challenges and
having a whole
everything.
city block, they had a house.
Yes, but they still have the same
Oh,
amount
so
of
you're
challenges.
and it's shocking that we're still on the first guy. Homie, we have a whole city block, and we have a guy who's trying to help people.
They had, in terms of house, what I meant was that they had a, what's it called? Fuck, I'm trying to think. They had the same amount of challenges. So they had the same. They had the same. Like they had the
Wow.
lion's den fight, this thing. But they just, I don't know. We had more players in that group, so I feel like if we just breeze through it more. But
Yeah,
then,
like to be fair, it's just really me and Keith because like we don't know if Moni's going to be able to come to the next one.
fair enough. But yeah, nah, they're on the third brother. And
Alright.
so
Yeah, like they got a whole group. We're doing this fucking the dynamic duo. And here's the thing. You know what? Here's the thing.